welcome to this new video for my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Caro Herrera and today I'm going to be reviewing a movie called The Last of the Mohicans. The film was released in 1982 and it was directed by Michael Mann. It stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Madeleine Stowe, Jodie May, and many others. Spirit drama is based on a series of novels written by James Fenimore Cooper in the 19th century, particularly the second book in this pentatology, which is called The Leather-Stocking Tales. Before I begin though, let me just say that this will be a spoiler-free video, so you can sit back and enjoy. Okay, so I've always loved history and period dramas, so I'm not surprised that when I was a little kid, my older sister showed me this movie and I was totally into it. And we actually have a funny anecdote about it. When I was a child, I really wanted to have blonde hair. So when I saw that in this movie there were two sisters, and the younger one was blonde, I told my sister I want to be that one. And she laughed and said that that was okay with her. And well, to this day, she still reminds me of the fact that I chose a sister who doesn't have the happiest of endings. And honestly, think that Daniel Day-Lewis is one of the hottest men ever, and the blonde sister isn't his romantical interest, so it's still a little bit annoying that I did that, but it's okay. It's just good fun. And anyways, The Last of the Mohicans has never been one of my favorite films, but I really love it. And when I discovered in middle school that it was based on a book series, already being a bibliophile, I wanted to read it. Unfortunately, for me, the novels are not only written in a very difficult style due to the time period in which they were written, but the movie is more of a loose adaptation, so the books are less romantic, and so that made them lose a certain appeal to my eyes. So to this moment I don't have any plans of ever reading these books, but maybe I will change my mind one day. But yeah, getting back to the movie, I went to a review of it because in the summer of 2021 I was going through this period of watching and reading as much as I could about colonial America and the American Revolution, so of course I had to mention The Last of the Mohicans. The movie tells the story of Nathaniel Poe, who loses his family when he is young and is taken in by a Mohican warrior and his son, who welcome him into their family as a son and as a brother. When we meet Poe, he is now referred to as Hawkeye, and he and his family come across the daughters of a British colonel whose party is attacked by another Native American tribe. As Cora and her sister Alice travel alongside Hawkeye and his foster brother, Uncas, they start to fall in love with them, and their feelings are of course forbidden for many reasons. Together, these young people go through many adventures together as the sisters are saved from trouble more than once. There is of course a lot more going on with the colonials fighting off the French and certain Native American tribes, even as the families of those colonials are left unprotected and the men go off to war. I gave the movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars review because it's really well done. And as I said, it's not among my favorite films, which is why I'm not giving it a higher rating, but I still appreciate it as a movie lover for its high quality and its production. The acting is superb, the costumes and landscapes are gorgeous, and the soundtrack is hauntingly beautiful, particularly the main theme, I Will Find You by Clannad. I really like the story as well, and one learns a lot about the war that took place before the American Revolution, where the colonizers are fighting Native Americans and French enemies. And it's interesting because years later the French would become their allies as Americans sought to win independence from England. I'm afraid I am not that knowledgeable about Native American history and traditions, so I'm not sure how historically accurate this movie is in that regard. But I did learn more about the culture of certain people from different nations thanks to The Last of the Mohicans. Also, the love story is just so beautiful and my favorite part of the film. Daniel Day-Lewis and Madeleine Stowe really look like they were in love. And whenever I see Daniel in the film, I'm not surprised that he was one of the original casting choices for Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings, seeing as both characters are alike in many ways, and the actors are both talented, very handsome, and really understand the people they were portraying, because they're like method actors. If I ever read the book series, I shall of course review it, but until then, I think that this is all I have to say about The Last of the Mohicans. Thank you so much for watching my review of it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did or if you didn't, as well as what are your own thoughts regarding the movie, the historical events they represent, the books, and the acting, anything that's relevant, because I would love to talk about it all with you. In the description box below, you can find a link to the movie's IMDb page, and well, I'm Caro Herrera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope to see you soon. Take care, and goodbye!